Hello, everybody. Today we are going to discuss another one very confusing issue. What to use? Must or have to? Let's see. Let's look at this example. There is James, there is Sarah, and they meet each other in the office. So here is a dialogue. Good morning, Sarah. We have to finalize the presentation today. The client is expecting us by 3 p.m. Yes, I know. We must make sure everything is perfect. First impressions are crucial. Okay, as for drawing, I'm not very good because these red lines should be at have to and must. But this is not the issue. The issue is why James said we have to finalize the presentation today, and Sarah says we must make sure everything is perfect. Let's see. So, as a rule, have to is used to express an obligation or necessity that often due to external rules or circumstances. We don't want to do this, or maybe we are not excited about it, but the circumstances are like this, and we have to do it. We have to finalize the presentation because we have a deadline. Must is also about obligation, but it is coming or from the speaker or I feel like doing this. We must make sure everything is perfect because we feel like this, we feel responsible. This obligation comes from, let's say, inside, from our conscience. Let's go back to Sarah and James and look at this part of the dialogue. So, I have to email the client about the meeting time. It's part of my responsibilities. Sure, James. And I must check the data in the report one more time. I want to be absolutely certain it's accurate. Good idea. By the way, you must try the coffee in the break room. It's amazing today. Well, why James said you must try coffee? Because must can also express strong recommendation or advice when we think that it is so good, that it is so worthy of our attention that you must try this coffee, you must listen to this song, you must watch this film. So we strongly recommend it and you must do it. Well, okay, in casual conversation, must and have to are very often interchangeable, but not always, and we will talk about it later. And here are Sarah and James again. And here is their dialogue. Well, James, we have done everything we have to. Now we must stay confident during the presentation. Agreed. Let's make it count. So I think, I'm sure for you, it is not a problem now to say why in the first case we say we have done everything we have to, and why we have say now we must stay confident during the presentation. Well, let's summarize what we have learned. We use have to for external obligations or rule mainly. There are exceptions, but in general, when something or somebody makes us doing something, so we have to do it. I have to finish my work by 8 p.m. because 8 p.m. is a deadline. We use must for personal obligation, strong recommendation, or formal contexts. If we feel like doing it, I must do it. I must do it because I feel so responsible. I just must do it. It is a must. Or if I strongly recommend something, I must, no, you must listen to this song. You must watch this movie. You must go to this museum. And we should remember that must is more formal than have to. So I add one more thing that must is a modal verb and have to is quasi-modal verb. About modal and quasi-modal verbs, we will talk a little bit later. As for now, I thank you and I hope to see you in my next videos. Goodbye.